But what people really don't get is anyone who's great, they have a coach. They actually have someone who can see what's happening from outside of their own view, which allows people to really get a perspective that they can't have from their own world. So that's the first thing. Okay. The second thing is people so get upset. Oh my gosh, something doesn't go their own way, or someone says something that they don't like, or that doesn't match with what they think or their views of life. People get just so upset about things that it's just not worthwhile getting upset about, and then they really get stopped. And if people could not do that, oh my gosh, people will be so much more effective and available in life. Yeah, so one thing is that really empowers people is getting that there's nothing bigger than themselves. Really, no circumstance, no matter what's actually happening in life. Look, you're bigger than that. I'm bigger than that. Okay, now what do I mean by bigger than that? Bigger than the circumstances? No, not necessarily. Okay, but bigger than whatever the circumstances throws at you. You can be like bigger in a sense of you can create for yourself a empowering context for you to deal with whatever that shows up. I don't know, it might be as something as big as COVID and you can't travel and your dad's dying in hospital. Okay, that's what the circumstances is. It's not favorable. Okay, just not. But then who are you about it? What are you creating about it? Even though you can't do anything about the circumstance itself, well, what's the empowering context? What's the empowering conversation that you are coming from to deal with exactly what's actually happening? So, in the forum, people get this nothing bigger than what they are actually saying, what they're actually creating, and that context is decisive. Okay, yeah. In regards to unwanted patterns, there are a couple of ways you can look at it. Okay, so the first way to look at it is maybe those unwanted patterns are maybe not so unwanted. Okay, they're actually put in place because you actually get something out of keeping that pattern around. I know that sounds very, very paradoxical and weird, but no, no, no. Some people actually get so much benefit, so much juice out of unwanted patterns. Now, when they can see, oh my gosh, I am literally keeping this pattern around to actually avoid dealing with something, avoid being responsible for something, that's very, very powerful because that's what we call a blind spot for people. Okay, people literally don't see it that way. They think, oh, it's unwanted, so I want to get rid of it, and I really am trying my best to get rid of it. No, 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 no. It's not that way. Sometimes it's the other way around. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then the second thing is there are patterns like, oh, people pleasing. Oh my gosh, I hate being a people pleaser. That's such an unwanted pattern. I want to stop doing that. And now when in the forum, you actually get to the source of, or the genesis of, or the origin of when that pattern got put together. Because where we come from is those patterns were just not, you were not born with it. It's something that got put together. Some of it intentionally, some of it not intentionally, but they got put together. So if you actually get to the beginning, the source of that pattern, and the way in which that got put together, you can literally dismantle it and create ways of being and acting that really, really is empowering and has you be effective. So what you can expect when you attend the special evening about the Landmark Forum is, first of all, you get to be in a conversation for what's possible. Guys, I mean, look, all of our work is about what's possible. Not like something's wrong with you or we want to fix or change you. It's about what's possible, wherever you're at in life. And you'll get to hear from other graduates what they actually have accomplished out of the technology that we utilize in the forum. And that's just really, really powerful. That's enlivening. How come? Look, rather than hearing from just one or two people, when you hear about 10 people, you get a wide variety of breakthroughs that you are literally in the presence of. And then you might be there thinking about one area of your life that you want to impact, And all of a sudden, you're in the presence of, oh my gosh, I can impact these other areas I was not even thinking about, those kind of breakthroughs that I was not even thinking about wanting in my life. So that actually becomes available at the special evening. And also, look, we'll create how the forum works and how to register. So you can literally take the action to take on the night itself to alter your future forever. So that's the beauty about coming to the special evening.